All three women found their resting place inside of St. Peter's Basilica. Thanks to their faith and their courage, they earned the rare honor of being commemorated among the tombs of popes and saints. EWTN Vatican journalist Magdalena of Riedi has more.
Not many know that within the silence of the majestic Vatican Basilica, among nearly 100 popes, lie the burial places of three women. Because of their unshakable faith and loyalty to the papacy, Queen Matilda of Tuscany, Queen Christina of Sweden and Maria Clementina Sobieska Stuart were honored with magnificent funerary monuments inside one of the most important churches in Christianity. Queen Matilda of Tuscany was one of the most influential women of the 11th century whose life was consumed by the struggle between the church and the state.
Matilda of Tuscany was a very important woman who made the Roman Emperor Henry IV kneel and submit to the power of the Church during those terrible years of tug-of-war between the power of the Roman Empire and the power of the Catholic Church.
500 years after her death, Pope Urban VIII asked that her remains be brought to Rome and dedicated a monument inside St. Peter's Basilica to her. Below the statue of the Queen, portrayed with the scepter of command in her right hand and the papal tiara in the other, lies the sarcophagus with her remains. Queen Christina of Sweden is the second woman honored with a memorial inside the basilica. Her sarcophagus, however, lies in the papal crypt next to the tomb of Benedict XVI. Following scandals over her refusal to marry and, above all, her conversion to Catholicism during the Protestant Reformation, Queen Christina relinquished the throne to her cousin and settled in Rome, making her a powerful symbol of the intellectual freedom of women of her time and of a great victory for the Church.
Sweden is a Protestant nation, and by converting to Catholicism, Christina was forced to abdicate and leave her homeland, following which she came to Rome, where she was received with full honors.
The third woman honored with a memorial inside the basilica is Maria Clementina Sobieska. The granddaughter of Polish King John III, she married the last Catholic pretender of the English and Scottish throne, James Edward Stuart, putting her in the middle of the struggle for the English throne between Catholics and Protestants. Pope Clement XI, who recognized the couple as the rightful king and queen of England, Scotland and Ireland, granted them asylum in Rome. Her remains rest in a small tomb on the staircase descending from the roof of the basilica.
She is called the Queen of England, although she never ruled over England. Instead, she lived in Rome in the Square of the Holy Apostles, together with her husband. While her heart was kept in the Basilica of the Holy Apostles, her body was laid to rest here in St. Peter's Basilica.
Although they have no memorials inside the basilica, the remains of three more women are kept in the crypt below the church. Those of Santa Petronilla, noblewoman Agnesina Colonna Caetani and Queen Charlotte of Cyprus.
These must have been women of exceptional value. All of them lived in different periods of time, but they were all very strong, very intelligent, very powerful women that were not afraid of basically showing their intelligence, and they did that fighting for the benefit of the Catholic Church and the Catholic faith.
In Rome, Magdalena Wolinska, Riedi, EWTN News Nightly.